Hello everyone, Pinder Productions here, and today I'm doing a top 5 LEGO sets of 2016. As it is the final day of the year, I decided to do this, and I was sort of inspired by BrickLover225 on YouTube, so check out their channel as well, because they did a top 10 list. I'm doing a top 5, so let's get started with number 5. So at number 5 we have the LEGO Ford Mustang GT set 75871. I'm not sure how many pieces any of these sets have, so I'm not going to be listing any of that off, but yeah, this set is at number 5 because I really like this set. I really like all of the sets on this list, but it's not my favourite. It's not the best at the front for detail for the real car, and it doesn't look the most like the real car, but it looks pretty good. I mean, it's got angling for the doors and things, like an indent there, which is quite accurate. And then the back looks quite nice, but it's not entirely accurate, so that made number 5. It also comes with a lap time board and a minifigure, which is a plus. I really like these Speed Champion sets, and there is another one on the list. But yeah, this one is at number 5, so there we go. Number 5, the Ford Mustang GT. And at number 4, we have the LEGO Star Wars First Order Battlepacks 75132. And this set is at number 4 because it's a really good set. It's based on the Force Awakens movie. It's got this turret here from the Starkiller base, which I think looks really good and matches what was in the trenches in the movie. And it's got nice play features as well, where these flaps open, if I can actually get to them. There you go. So you get the spare studs in there for the blasters that the minifigures have, and I'll get onto them later. And then here there's another play feature which I can't get to. There we go, there's this little control panel for here, so the troopers can control from the control panel. But I don't really like this set as much, and it's not as high as some of the other sets on this list because of the minifigures that they included. Because unlike the other Star Wars set on this list, which again, there's two themes, it's just hasn't got the sort of all the parts that I would have wanted from the battle packs, which is lots of the same type of trooper. In this set it's 4 different minifigures. What I would have preferred is maybe 2 of these people and 2 of these people, but instead we get one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, and it's just like, I don't really care for these 2. I mean, it's a very nice set, but I'd rather have 2 of them and 2 of them instead of one of them, one of them, one of them, and one of them. So that's why it's only number 4. Still a good set. At number 3, we have the LEGO City Rally Car set 60113, and this set made it higher up on the list because it's a really good set for the price. It's about, I think, £8, and I really like this line of vehicles. I also have the Octane Racer. And these little city racing car type builds, I really like them, and you can probably tell from other items on this list that I actually really do like the car sets. Mostly Speed Champions, but I also really like these sets, and again this one comes with a little minifigure, a racing driver. So that's what he looks like. He's got the shades, and he's got the airborne livery on his shirt, or overalls, and yeah, again, I really like this car because LEGO don't really make rally cars, and it's really nice to get a rally car. I like rally cars. I've watched some rally on the telly or TV, and I really like the set. It's got some nice printed these light pieces. I really like this piece here, and the stickers are good, and it's just a nice build in general. It looks good, and it's nice to get. I really like the race cars, so yeah, that's why this is at number 3. I really like the set. I can see nothing wrong with this set really. So at number 2 we have the LEGO Speed Champions Audi R18 e-tron Quattro set 75872, and this set made it up to number 2 because I think this looks, in my opinion, the best out of the Speed Champions line. It looks like the most like the real car. This is a Works Team Le Mans car by Audi. Their team is no longer, sadly, because of the VW scandal. Audi are owned by VW, so their team is no more. They pulled out pretty much all their racing, rally, this and everything. But anyway, this is a really nice set. It comes with this little box, I guess, for refueling. If you take off the cockpit, there is again a minifigure inside, and he has Audi e-tron Quattro overalls on his torso, and on the back you have the Audi logo, big Audi logo there. And again, this is a really nice car set to get. This is my favourite of the second Speed Champions line. I prefer the smaller single car builds, so these little sets, to the larger sets like the Porsche garage and the McLaren garage that they did a year ago, I think, a year or two ago. So I prefer this set, like this size set, and I really like the this build. I think it looks most like the real car, the Audi R18 e-tron Quattro, and yeah, I believe this is the same one that Nico Hülkenberg won Le Mans in. I'm not sure if it's that year or the year after, but it's the same team, so that is a very nice car. So, some of the honourable mentions are, of course, this Lego Ferrari F40 set. Now, this wasn't released this year, but I got it for Christmas from my parents. So, this is definitely in the honourable mentions, because I got it this year. But because it wasn't released this year, it hasn't made it into the list. If it was released this year, it would definitely be number one, but yeah, this is definitely an honourable mention for that. Next is all of the CMF series we had this year. Series 16 Disney series being represented here. So we have the Banana Suit Guy, the Penguin Boy, and we have Buzz Lightyear here. Other sets I would include are the Vacation Getaways set with the RV and the bear. The creator set, that's really good, but I don't have that. And the Lego City gas station would also be on this list if I had that. But again, I don't, so that's why they are not on this list, because I do not own them, so I decided not to put them on the list. But if I did have them, they would be on this list somewhere. And finally, in number one, we have the Lego Star Wars Galactic Empire Battle Pack, set 75134. And the reason why this is my number one set this year is because of the minifigures included with this Galactic Empire Battle Pack. You get two identical minifigures from the Battlefront game, the Star Wars Battlefront game. They have the jump pack from the game, and I believe they're supposed to be the sort of sand troopers that you get. I really enjoy the game. Then you also get the shock trooper from the game, which is again really cool to have, and it's really for the minifigures alone that make this set really good. The Outpost is cool. This minifigure it's nice to get, but I'd prefer maybe another Stormtrooper or a Shock Trooper or something, or maybe a Scout Trooper. But yeah, it's quite nice to get only one officer and not two officers in the set, so that's good to see. And two identical troopers, so it's good for army building that way. It's got one of the spring-loaded sort of shooter things, and I don't know. That's not. I was thinking this one was a flick-fire missile, but it's not. So you get one of the spring-loaded shooters in this set, which is quite good. I think it's my first spring-loaded shooter in any set, so yeah, that's quite cool to get. And it swivels as well. So yeah, this is really just because of the connection to the Battlefront game. I really play that game a lot. So, this has been my top 5 list. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will be doing a speed build for a Speed Champions set, not featured in this video soon, so subscribe to see that, and I'll see you next time.